Now live from Studio 550, it's McGraw in the Morning on the Big 550 KTRS.
After two big, giant gains on Wall Street yesterday, the Dow was down just a little bit after Donald Trump released his new tax plan. Scott Crothers, what happened yesterday?
Yesterday, the Dow was down just 21 points, closed at 20,975. Now, we were up most of the day, but sold off in the last 20 minutes of the day. Earnings have been strong. In fact, 77% of companies reporting earnings have beaten expectations, so that's a great sign. We will get some technology earnings today and energy earnings tomorrow, so we should have a good picture here in the next few days of the market just overall.
All right, there you go. Let's get some company news. St. Louis inventor Dorsey, Tim Dorsey. Actually, no, it's not Tim Dorsey. Who runs Twitter? What's that guy's name? Jack Dorsey. Thank you very much. What are we hearing from Twitter?
Well, Twitter said 9 million active monthly users joined in the first quarter. That's the biggest growth in 2 years. They also have 328 million active users daily. Twitter streamed over 800 hours of live video from its partners, including the NHL. Revenue came in at $548 million, and they reported a loss of $61.6 million. So
a loss of how much?
$61.6 million.
Well, that's not good. If you had your record month for all sorts of things and still losing $61 million, that's not good news. All right. Now, what about President Trump's new tax plan?
Yeah, well, the president unveiled his new tax plan. He's calling to reduce personal rates to 10%, 25%, and 35%, and doubling the standard deduction. They would eliminate most deductions, including state and local taxes. He would like to bring the corporate tax rate down also. This plan still needs to go through Congress, and it'll be changed. But most people would be helped by paying less taxes.
That's the president's plan. We're going to talk about that with Karen Travers here in about 8 minutes or so. And then finally, what are we hearing from Delta?
Now, Delta plans 10 changes on overbooking flights and bumping passengers and improving customer service. Some of these include the offer of $10,000 for passengers that get bumped. Also said if you are in your seat, you cannot be bumped except for security reasons. So I guess hopefully that's going to lead to a little better customer experience than we've had at a few of the other airlines.
Yeah, we should also say that United Airlines is out, and they're saying that the dragging of that passenger off the flight, and here's a quote from United Airlines, our review shows that many things went wrong that day. That public relations person is not earning their money. Markets today after the last couple of days, Scott Crothers.
Well, today the Dow looks up about 10 points on the futures. We get durable goods this morning, and probably the biggest earnings day in years with 375 reports issued today.
Wow.
That's a lot of earnings reports.
All right, so what you're going to do today is read through all of those reports and then come back and tell us all about it tomorrow.
Exactly. It's going to be a long day tomorrow. We're going to go through 375 reports. So.
Scott Crothers, have yourself a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks, sir.
Thanks, bye.
6:43 here, Big 550 KTRS. Blue Chip Exterminating is the one to call because it was a very mild winter. And now you're starting to see the grass is greening, the pollen's out there, and the bugs.
They're everywhere.
The bugs are back, which means you need to call Blue Chip Exterminating. It's not just nice to see some of the birds chirping, right? But you're starting to see a little honeycomb bees, and you're starting to see a little of this and a little of that, and all of a sudden you've got bugs in the house. You don't want bugs in the house, because once there's bugs in the house, guess who follows? More bugs, other bugs, because what do bugs eat? Other bugs. So call Blue Chip. They've been in